Hello, Pisces. How are you? Welcome to your first weekly reading with me, Cindy, for 2020. I think it is. I'm trying to remember now who had readings like right after the new year, but I'm calling it the first. This is the first me doing it like now because the other ones were pre-recorded. So yeah. So this is the first Pisces between you and me. So, oh, do you like my new background? So isn't it, I have my chakra girl. My chakra girl is got my back, it's got your back, the universe has got our back. So that's a gift. That was a gift to me from my little 4-year-old niece. So yeah, it's so cute. And, you know, when a little girl gives you a gift, it needs to be part of your life all the time. That's just the way it goes. And little boys too. Little kids, yeah. So she's so cute and I love it. So I can do my videos anywhere and you won't know where I am. So Pisces, we're getting into some fairy oracle cards. I really felt compelled to start using them again. I haven't used them in a while. So it's this deck, the Fairies Oracle. And I was using it kind of in the summer. I think in the summer. And then I pulled away from it for a bit. And I actually spent the 2 weeks that I was doing pre-recordings, or that you were watching the pre-recorded videos. I had 2 weeks off for myself. I was actually like kind of connecting with the deck and getting ready because I really felt compelled to start using it again quite a bit. So let's see where this goes. And I'm going to pull out the Oracle card as well. I have a plan, but let's see what happens. Who knows, right? How much comes out in the first deck. So I have a plan with Cheryl Lee Harnish's Return of Spirit deck as well. So I'm going to shuffle and see what comes out for Pisces with the fairies. Oh, shoot. That's a lot of cards. Let's see. Okay. Oh my, wow. Okay. I don't know. I wasn't prepared to take this many, but you know what? That's an interesting combination story here. I'm going to hold them up as a group. And then I'm going to hold them up individually, give you a little bit of information about what each card is kind of talking about for you. And then I'm going to bring it together because it's actually very quickly telling me kind of a story here for you, a message, these 4 cards. So 50, I'm really bad at saying these names because the calligraphy throws me off. Like this is Arval Parrots, I think. But for me, it's all about the throat chakra. It's all about communication. And, you know, notice how he's pointing to his throat chakra. He's pointing to his throat. So he is, you know, trying to indicate to you, but this is what's interesting. He's indicating to you through body language how important the spoken word is, how important and how strong the words are that come from your mouth. However, what's an interesting secondary message about this card is that he's using body language to communicate that message to you. So it's important for you moving forward to really pay attention to people's body language. Listen to the words that are being spoken and also be very thoughtful about the words that you're going to speak in situations right now as you're moving into this week's energy whenever you've got this. I don't put times on my videos because they aren't time specific. It really is about when you get the video. I have people that watch some of my videos that I put out like maybe 3 months ago and I'll see a comment come up and they're like, oh my gosh, I saw when this was published, but it totally resonates for me now because that's how it can be. So when you get this video, when you get this reading, Arvel is really, boy, oh yeah, your intuition. Look at his little antennas are all lit up there. His throat is all lit up. There's going to be so much more for you information to get from people than just what you hear, just what is spoken, just what your intuition is telling you. There's going to be a lot of body language involved. Really tune in to the body language of those that you're dealing with and really be aware of your own body language too. You're going to be speaking to people on and much higher levels. But you know what's really interesting is that body language is probably the most primitive, really the most primitive form of communication that we have. Like before Neanderthals, cavemen were able to formulate really articulate sentences, like with a lot of details and information. like we would use body language. Think about a bee that goes into the hive and does a little dance. All that body language. I think there are some pheromones involved, so there's chemical communication as well, which does happen for us also, but we're not really aware of it. But there is the body language of that bee telling the whole hive where this food source is, right? So really tap in to the very primitive aspect. But to me, I want to call it a higher aspect because it is so important. You know, years ago when I was working for a company and we had a whole board meeting about email because managers were pissing off each other. People were getting upset at each other just because they were spending too much time emailing each other. They were, you know, the message was, if you can pick up the phone and talk to the person, because the tone of your voice gives so much more information, right? The tone of your voice, pick up on these. It's not just the words, it's not just the spoken word, but it's the tone. If you can meet someone face to face, like if you're in the same damn office, why are you emailing them? Walk to their desk and talk to them. Because your body language says a lot too about what your mood is, what your feelings are about the conversation that you're going to have. Body language, the words, and your intuition right now. Boom. Lit up. Really lit up. Now, and I think that's interesting because you are moving into an interesting journey here. And I think Arvel came out to prepare you for that, to think about it. Observe the body language. What's your intuition telling you about this conversation, about this situation? Pay attention to the words, but really observe, because I want to hold these three up together. Because to me, now this is where you're going with this. This is why you need to be aware. This is why Arvel has come out here. So the first one we're going to talk about is this one. So this is the fairies of the future. Do you see there's this kind of creepy dude up here? Now his eyes are looking in two different directions. This dude's eyes are looking in two different directions, seeing the past and seeing the future at the same time. You're going to be in situations where you're going to kind of have that happen. So, but what do you do with that information, right? And that's why I think it's important to also be very particular about what it is that you're saying with your throat chakra. There's a lot of power there. Some of that power stays within you by not saying anything as well. You know, sometimes we gain more information just by being quiet, just by allowing information to come towards us, because you are going to be looking at the future and the past sort of in the same time here. It's going to give you a clarity about where you're going. And what I really like at the bottom of this card is that this fairy here is quite pregnant and she's moving forward. She's almost, I almost want to say like she's like Empress energy in the tarot as she moves forward with this new creative project, this new creative energy within her. And yet her body language is moving forward, but look, she's observing someone right here. This is an old little, he's like a little, yeah, he's like a really old fairy. He's like a Santa fairy, I want to call him, with his little red hat. A very wise, very caring, giving old fairy. Very old masculine energy. Giving a little hint to this creative, lucrative, I want to say, feminine energy that's moving forward in you. So this is why. Look at the body language, listen to what's being said, and use your intuition, because there's going to be little hints for you on where this future is taking you. Where this future is taking you. And these are the two cards that are on either side of this journeyman card. These two cards here. And this is speaking to me also about opportunity and collaboration with others. And those others are going to be very helpful to you as you're moving forward here. So moving forward, right? Like, I didn't want to pick so many cards up at first, but I looked at it and I thought, there's an interesting story unfolding. See how she's moving forward, and look how this, what's this guy called? This is the journeyman. So there's two of them. Let's call him Skinny Dude. Skinny Dude here is almost like the Fool card in the tarot, taking a leap of faith, moving forward, but taking a leap of faith that you feel has a solid foundation based on observations that you have made, right? Those observations that our Val is telling you to make in body language, the words, your intuition. You're making that leap of faith. You're going for it. You're going on a journey here. Now, one of the things with this card too, with the journeyman, you know, it's 15, 5 and 1 and 6. So 6 to me is really about balance and harmony when we're talking about like tarot and reading cards. So there's a balance here. I feel almost as if as you take a step forward, it may feel like you're stepping into darkness, into the unknown, but this guy's going to have your back. This guy's going to be there for that step. Almost like if, you know, somebody's coming out of a wagon and there's no steps, so the servants put their hands out for each step taken by the person coming out. Like that's almost how the universe is going to play the energy for you. As long as you're wise and observant. Wise and observant. I don't feel like this is something like, oh my gosh, did I read that wrong? I feel like if you just open it up, you're going to know. You're going to see the body language. You're going to hear the words. Your intuition is all going to come together and you're going to get direction. And it's really going to help you. And what I really like about the last card, a collective of pixies. These pixies have always got so much to do. They're very busy, you know, going through the forest, doing pixie things. But they have fun with it. They have fun with it. And that's kind of the, I want to say challenge, but that's sort of the energy that is there to support you, is you have you have something that you're going to be doing. And it's obviously important here. And it's funny, I haven't got a lot of, with Pisces, sorry, I need a little sip from my Namaste mug. I can't say I've got a lot of like love relationship energy readings from Pisces lately. It seems like you guys have really been focusing on projects and work and doing humanitarian things. And that's kind of where this is going again. It's this humanitarian work and having the joy and the fun in it. You know, getting the job done, but really whatever it is that you need to do, whatever you're moving towards, keep the fun in it. Really keep the fun in it because you're going to get it accomplished either way. So is it just my glasses or am I not? Focus on me. There we go. All right. So that's kind of funny that it was out of focus for that. Like you, by introducing fun into what it is that you have to do, a lighthearted spirit, it's going to make it, it's going to feed your energy. It's going to feed the energy of those around you. Knowing that we have tasks to do, to accomplish, and just focusing on getting that done can deplete our energy because it's just work. It's not, you know, but if you go into it with this lighthearted energy, enjoy it. You know, don't, because you're going to get it done whether you do it lighthearted or not. It's going to get accomplished is what I'm hearing for you. So why not go forward with a lighthearted energy about it? Dance through it, like skip, have fun, make some jokes, you know, and that's it too, is reading the body language. Does it seem like an appropriate moment? I can make a funny little joke here. And then everyone lightens up and laughs. And by doing that with this, a collective of Pixies card, because it's telling me that there's going to be people around you, people to collaborate with, people who want to work with you on this project and also see it accomplished. And by having that lighthearted energy, you really attract them and draw them in. If it feels like this is just work that we really need to get done, this has to get done, this has to get accomplished, people, that energy doesn't want to come to you as much as if it's this lighthearted, I'm having a good time with this, let's just enjoy what we're doing. It's going to get finished either way, right? That's really what I'm getting. You're going to hit your goal either way. It's how you get there. And Spirit is telling you, come on, let's get there in a really fun, lighthearted way right now, Pisces. So let's go to the Return of Spirit deck and see what, I want to say not just, you know, spirit guides around you, but your deeper self wants to say to you right now. Oh, wow. Just go, 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 go. Take flight, Pisces. Yeah, you guys have really had energy around you lately to really, I I want to say like probably catalyst after catalyst, propelling you forward to what it is that you feel driven to do, to be, to have, to want right now. It's really like, it's feeling like that energy is moving forward for you even stronger coming into 2020. More rebirths, but more significant rebirths coming in. I feel as if every task that you accomplish moving forward right now is a rebirth that's quite significant. So even though you may be accomplishing something that doesn't feel like grand or, you know, changing the world, I feel that it's actually changing you in a very significant way. And by that happening, that is changing the world in a very significant way, because it changes how you function, how you will function in the world. Remember this guy at the top here, seeing the past and the future, almost seeing you as you were and who you will be and what you are becoming. Come on, look at me. Focus, Pisces. Focus. Beautiful card. Now, I want to pull out my Tarot of Dreams. I'm trying to get 5 cards. I don't know why. I'm just feeling drawn to call out 5 cards. It kind of started with Aquarius. I want 5 cards to see. Well, there's 1. 7 of coins. That seems pretty good for what's going on here. Just to get energy around you. 4 of Cups. I'm going to show you the cards now. It's 2 cards. Get 3 more for Pisces here. We got exactly 3. 2 of Swords. Oh, baby. Sun and Palace of Coins. Woo! Pisces. Okay, these are the first 2 that came out. 7 of Coins and the 4 of Cups. I love this deck because it speaks to me in very different ways than, you know, typical tarot decks do speak to me. With the 7 of Coins, I feel very much so like you've planted a lot of seeds on the way here. You have planted a lot of seeds along the way, and you're going to be harvesting. Harvest time is coming, and that is also why you're going to need to collaborate. You've planted so many seeds that there's more to harvest than I feel like that you can harvest. And it's going to seem like a lot, but there's even more coming towards you, Pisces, with this cup. It's like you can feel it, like you can sense it. These cups here on the bottom, I really like this 4 of Cups in this deck. These cups here, they're not knocked over, they're not broken, they're not a missed opportunity. They're sitting at your feet. You can choose to take them or not, but yet you have a bigger dream for yourself is what I get with this 4 of Cups card. You have a bigger dream for yourself than what can be put in those 3 cups at your feet. You haven't knocked those cups out. You almost keep them as an opportunity. It's almost part of those, you know, seeds that have been planted with the 7 of Coins, the divine timing in that. And that's why I feel that you are going to need some of this collaborative energy, because those 3 cups at your feet may get filled with something that's quite interesting. And you may need others to help you birth those and take those to completion as well. But you still have your eye looking up into that. I'm still coming back to this guy here with his eyes looking into the past and to the future, like watching those 3 cups, but also seeing what it is that you want. The 2 of Swords, you may sit in indecision. Nobody's perfect. At some point you're like, wow, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. You're going to make the right choice though, is the message that I'm getting. The 2 cards that come after this are fabulous. They're amazing. It can be much better. The 2 of Swords. You may sit in indecision. You also have, so the energy that we have here is Taurus, Cancer, Libra, Leo, and the Palace of Coins is all 3 earth signs. Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So after your indecision, you hit the sun. You hit clarity, you hit fulfillment, you hit wishes and dreams come true here. It's right there. You're harnessing the energy of the universe to move forward. Like, look at the power in this card. It's phenomenal, right? It is phenomenal energy. And it is having a lot of pride in yourself and what you've accomplished as well. You know, it's Leo energy. Having that pride in what it is that you've accomplished. And, but doing so in a great, it's like a rebirth, you know, it's speaking to me with this Take Flight card. It is like a rebirth. And then you hit the Palace of Coins. So this deck does have a Palace card for each suit. So this goes beyond the King of Coins. This goes beyond the King of Pentacles. And that's like one of the ultimates. So this is really manifesting what it ever, would you put this beside the Sun card? Like really being able to manifest whatever it is that you want. And I think the key here, and when I say whatever you want, like if you want that mansion up on the hill, if you want to live, you know, in a cabin in the woods. See, that would be more mine, the mansion on the hill, but whatever it is, the universe is ready to give it to you right now because your energy is wonderful. Just go into it lighthearted because that's what really brings in the Sun energy. Go into it lighthearted. You know, it's going to get done either way. Whatever it is that you have to get done, what you're working on, it's going to get done either way. Just bring in that lighthearted energy, Pisces, and it's going to be yours. It's really beautiful cards. I don't know why I haven't used these cards in a while. The Fairies and this Tarot of Dreams, because they're awesome. They're awesome cards. The messages that come through them are really great. And there you go. That's it, Pisces. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed delivering that message to you. It's quite interesting. Yeah, so there you go. And yeah, let me know what you think of the video editing. So my 9-year-old son got a new laptop for Christmas, and he loves to do this technical stuff. So I've hired him as my video editing manager. So yeah, so you shouldn't see me like reaching to turn the camera on and off anymore. He's editing that out. Let's see how it goes. Give him a thumbs up if you liked his editing. So anyways, Pisces, thank you guys so much. Have a great week. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.